Welcome to the Rink Report presented by Telhio Credit Union ahead of the third and final meeting this season between the Blue Jackets and the Washington Capitals. Both of these teams come into this one feeling good off of a victory. For the Blue Jackets, they last played Tuesday night in Buffalo, hammering the Sabres by a final score of 9-4. Kirill Marchenko stole the show in that one, recording the second hat trick of his NHL career. But don't forget the big team effort it was by the Blue Jackets. 10 players had at least 2 points. That is a new franchise record. On the other side of the ice, the Capitals played last night, beating the New York Islanders 3-2 in overtime. Those teams went back and forth for the entirety of the game, but Dylan Strome scored the game winner, picking up the Capitals' 16th victory of the season. Now, because they played last night, this is Game 2 of a back-to-back for Washington, so the Blue Jackets want to take advantage of some tired legs. To tell us just how they can do it, we're going to throw it over to Jean-Luc Grand-Pierre with our Ingredients to Success presented by Marzetti.
For tonight's game, let's keep an eye on the Columbus Blue Jackets power play. It's been hot as of late since December 1st. They're second in the league right now. This was an area where the Blue Jackets struggled mildly earlier, but right now they got it going, so stay hot. Second, the Washington Capitals is one of the oldest teams in the NHL. They played just last night, won in overtime against the New York Islanders, so jump on them early. And these are the Ingredients to Success presented by Marzetti.
Thanks again to Jean-Luc. Now on to some players to watch. First up, it's Capitals forward Dylan Strome. After the overtime winner last night, he's picked up points in 5 straight games and is the Capitals team leader with 13 goals and 19 points on the season. For the Blue Jackets, Kirill Marchenko is a scoring machine right now. He's found the back of the net 9 times in the last 14 games and is now tied for the Blue Jackets lead with 13 tallies on the season. Don't forget about what Kent Johnson has done for the Blue Jackets, though, flying under the radar right now with 8 points in the last 6 games. And while the Blue Jackets Russians have certainly been the talk of the team, Kent Johnson says he likes watching them too.
All right, KJ, you and I talked about the Russians on this team a couple of weeks ago and how you like watching them play. What do you like so much about their game?
I think they play with some creativity, like they're switching lanes and making good plays off the rush, and especially I think Voro really uses the guy's speed. Like he'll slow it down and make a smart little pass to them, and then they're flying up the ice. So they're really good players. It's fun.
A couple of big goals for your line in that third period in Buffalo. What's working between you, Cole Sillinger, and Emil Bemstrom?
I think we've been really good on the forecheck and just making some plays, finding each other a bit. So it's been good.
All right, KJ, thanks for this. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Now time for tonight's gambling lines, brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. The Blue Jackets are slight underdogs on the money line at -105. To cover a 1.5 goal puck line, they are -260, and the over-under is set at 6.5 goals. After this, the Blue Jackets have one final game before Christmas as they'll look to stay perfect against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Then it's 3 days off before they try for their second win this season in New Jersey. But tonight, a Metropolitan Division matchup against the Washington Capitals. That'll do it for the Rink Report presented by Telhio Credit Union. I'm Tyrer saying enjoy the game.